Ever since the dawn of time, people have come together into communities to learn from each other and grow as a group. As the world evolves and changes, taking communities online is the future of human connection and growth. They're the best way for people to navigate uncertain times and rapid change together. And right now, there's a lot of that happening, and we need each other. Hi! And welcome to Mighty Networks. Mighty Networks is software that helps you build, brand, and host communities, courses, paid memberships, challenges, and live events. Communities don't require any startup capital to build, and if done right, where the value is in the relationships between the people in the community, not just you and your content, then they're a lot easier to run than you might think. They also create reoccurring revenue with subscription models, which are more reliable than brand deals or one-off courses. And most importantly, communities get people real results. The kind of results you can't really get on your own. And it's not just a good business, it's a business you can feel good about. Mighty Networks is the only platform out there that actually helps your members connect and meet with each other. So let me show you how it works. Software. Signing up is easy. You just go to mightynetworks.com and click Start Your Free Trial. If you've never signed up for software before, congratulations and welcome to 2025. We're gonna need some basic stuff like your first and last name, your email, and a password. Look at me, my password is so strong. We're gonna ask you a few questions to help you get started, but fear ye not, you can change all of this later. So just answer the questions, okay? Let's click next. I want to bring together passionate hikers who don't have friends to hike with. Boom. And then the magic little robots do their thing. Okay. Next, we're going to recommend some names for your network. Ooh, sure. Show me more. I already know what I want to call it, because I like the name Trailheads. Let's go. And boom! Just like that, you get to see what your community is gonna look like. OMG, yas! All right, let's go through some of the basic building blocks of your community here. First off, don't sleep on co-host. It's a live, intelligent chat that you can talk to about how to build your network. It's pretty freaking handy, and we're making it better and better every day. Next, this left bar here is going to be the core navigation throughout your community. So at a very high level, you have your network, your spaces, collections, courses, features. That's all of this here. Within the network, you have spaces. Spaces are ways to focus different concepts or groups of people. Within a space, you can have multiple features like a course or a chat and combine these things to create a dynamic environment for a certain tier of your community. A space is like a room in the house, and you might have drinks and snacks and a performer in that space. Or you might have drinks in one room, like a course, and the show is in another room. And then a collection is a group of spaces. So in the near future, I want my network to have collections of spaces based off of location where hikers can meet each other and get together and go hiking. Great, we'll get to that in a minute. Last thing on a high tier level is giving your members access to things is based on a space level. We have more videos going into depth, but you give access to space, and then they have access within that space to the features within them, and then collections group those spaces together. And then one last thing about the sidebar here is these top elements are network wide. So your feed, discovery, or events, if you turn these on, everyone in a network will be able to see everything in these places. Moving on, the next couple critical things to understand. Up here in the top right, you have a variety of ways to quickly access fundamental parts of building your network. You can go to your personal settings. You can edit your profile. I want to give myself a nice little cute image, little bio.
I'm Jonah. I love to hike and bring hikers together.
Right, and we also have a little AI to help you figure it out. So in any community, just like a party or an event, you as the host can set the tone, and the best way to do that is to lead by example. So taking a moment to fill this in will set the tone for your members as they join to do the same, so that it is easy for your members and you to get to know each other. A little more on that later as we get into the People Explorer, but this is where your personal settings are. The next most important tab here is your admin. We're only going to cover a few things today. I will say it's a good idea to walk through our getting started list. Also note, along with all of these, we try and include little videos, additional help articles, so just walk your way along the path we've tried to guide you as much as we can. But let's jump to customizing your branding because it is always fun to immediately make this whole universe feel like your own. Right here in network branding, you see you have colors, imagery, and role naming. All of these are across your entire network. So this is where you set the overall tone for what your network is going to look and feel like. I'm not going to make you watch me click all these buttons, so let's go into the future. And boom, look at that. With just a little Canva and time, I have a beautiful community that looks how I want it to. Next, you want to start building your spaces as they're the fundamental structure of how your community is going to work, who has access to which space. You can see I've already built a few here, but creating a space is pretty simple. You click create a space, and initially you'll see a collection of templated spaces where we've paired groups of features into a space. They're pretty common for how most creators or businesses use spaces. Anything from a space focused around a chat, like a Discord or a Facebook group, all the way to a challenge so you can take your members through a transition in a set period of time. You can go to the bottom and say build your own. I'm going to say Yakima, Washington, and name this space. Choose which collection it's part of. You can choose if it's open to anyone in the network or only space members, and same with the content inside. Then you can also choose how people get to join this space, and now we can create it. So you can kind of make it whatever you want, but we would recommend really starting with the fundamentals and then growing up from there. Let me show you some of the spaces I've already built so you get a sense for what these features look like. Let's go! Here we have the Welcome Collection, which organizes a couple different spaces into the How You Doing, Come On In category. Within Community, we've asked some basic questions that people can start sharing with each other, and we've also added the People Explorer for this space. The People Explorer is present in a few places on a network level or a space level. You can turn it on and off, and this allows your members to go view various people's profiles, see who's near them, who shares interests. Then you'll see our event space is just the events feature and allows you to have a focused place to highlight events that are available to anyone in that space. Then if we go into our local groups, you'll see these are just constructed to be a chat where people can gather and share with each other. You can see that a space can be centered around a single course. Or like I mentioned before, a space could have a course and a fee and a place to view all the members. To fully edit a space at any time, you can go back to your admin and space list, and then click on the space admin panel where you'll have control over every element of a space. Oh, cadoodly-doo. Next, I want to show you how to go live in Mighty because you can do live streams completely within a space or network-wide without any other tools. The most likely is that you want to go live within a space. To do so, you just go to the space, click Create, and go live. From here, you have typical settings, and then you can choose to record this live stream, and you can download it, and you can choose to notify members when you're going live. The other option, if you want to go live for your entire network, regardless of what space your members are in, you can go back up to the top menu here, live stream recordings, and click Go Live. Look at all of me here. When it comes to connecting your members to each other, let's take a quick look at custom fields. So if you go to the People Explorer everywhere, whether that's in the network or within a space, and you click on a person's profile, let's look at Julia here, you can see there's a variety of information, a little bit about them, their location, who they were referred by, and their daily streak. In your community, you might want to have additional fields or information that are relevant to the people in your community. So to get to your custom fields, once again, you go to your admin menu, and if you don't want to look through every individual item, you can always search a setting. So I'm going to say custom fields. And here you can create a custom element that will show up on people's profiles. So here I'm going to say favorite hiking snack and give a little description. Next, you can choose if they're allowed to give custom responses or if there's pre-made options. And then you're also able to say whether this information is public or private. So this is also a way for you to get more information that's only pertinent to your relationship with your members. It's pretty powerful. What does it look like if you want someone to join your network and only have access to a certain space, but then you want to sell them on something that then gives them access to other spaces? The answer to this is limited memberships. You can use this as a lead magnet in a space to offer only a single event that then upsells them on a course, or to have a course that is standing alone and then works to integrate them into a bigger community. This is a powerful way to create a logical journey for a new member that both informs them and walks them through the process of getting into your space. And it's a smart business choice because you can offer upsells along the way as their journey progresses. I have this space set up with a single event, and to make it available for sale, I'm going to go to my admin section, then to the plans. And this is almost like offering any plan, except for a limited membership, you want to make sure that you keep your overall network, in this case trailheads, excluded from the plan, so that you're just selling access to this one space. We can see what the experience is like for a customer. You can see this option is now available on a beautiful custom landing page. And the process of checking out is as easy as buying anything online. From here, your customer can say they're going to the event and they'll be notified when the event is starting. Okay. Automations are one of our most underutilized features, but they are so powerful. Basically, think about these as your personal assistant within your community. You can deliver a badge for an achievement. You can send a custom message when a person reaches a personal checkpoint. You can invite people to a plan, or you can even just deliver a custom pop-up with some confetti. So there's an unreal amount of things that help engage your members and generally make your community an extremely lively space. For this one, I'm just going to show you the process of adding a badge because it's so fun. So once again, in our admin space, we'll go to members and automation. For this one, I'm going to create an automation for a founding member. You can choose a trigger, which is the action or the moment that makes this automation happen. In this case, I want it to be when they join the network. Then we're going to choose the action, which is adding a badge. And the target badges, which you can completely customize in another part of your settings, is a founding member. You can also choose a time delay or how this automation is delivered. In this case, I want it to be immediate because I want them to feel like they're getting celebrated the minute they enter the door. Now let's go see what this looks like for a new member joining your community. They go in, they create a new account. They're showered with confetti like it's a surprise party, and already you can see they're encouraged to start talking to other members of the community. They also get a notification right away that they're a founding member, and they're able to see the other community members who already have that badge. Hopefully you can see you can build your community to be whatever you want it to be. There's different ways you can get started and grow on Mighty from our community plan, which is perfect if you're coming from a Facebook group or a Discord, and you're looking for similar functionality, but the ability to charge for it and have more control, all the way up to Mighty Pro, where you can have your own branded app that hosts your entire network within it. Yeah, no big deal, just download my app. Sounds pretty cool, right? Thank you as always for spending your time with us. We hope this video helps you get started, and let us know if you have any questions now or in the future. We'll do our best to answer them. We can't wait to see what incredible people you bring together, and we'll see you next time.
People are cool, humans are red. Bring them together or we will be sad.